Thank you very much indeed. What a marvellous welcome. Thanks to all of you for coming down to see us, and thanks to you at home for watching Bullseye on this Sunday evening. Now, listen, it's time for a bit of history once again. Listen very carefully to this. Have you ever wondered why they only have dartboards in pubs, don't they? Have you ever thought? You never see them in chemists, a chip shop, do you? You never see them in chemists, a chip shop. Do you know why? This is because years ago, kings, many, many years ago, former kings of England, like they called Henry or Ethelred or maybe Kevin, they were concerned about the stout yeomen of England. They were concerned about them being more concerned about the stout than they were about the yeomanry. They said, what we're going to do in these pubs and alehouses, we're going to put an archery gallery so that the yeomen can practice the yeomanry whilst they're practising the stouting. Now, have you ever thought about this? It's not the easiest thing in the world to get a longbow out, I'll tell you, in the Nun and Pike staff. When you're there, pulling the longbow back, after about 5 pints of Saxon's old dirigible, just on closing time. So they got fed up with it. They said, hey, we'll not bother with this. So they chucked them away and they just ended chucking them, just finished up chucking them. And we finished up with darts and a dartboard. Do you know the only time you see arrows in a pub now is when you order a pint of cider? Heck, I reckon oh, caught Bully. Oh, dear me. In you come, Bully. Let's hide tonight's star prize. We're going to play Bullseye. We've got 3 doubles to play tonight. 3 couples. We hope one of them is going to do... Well, all of them do well, but one, maybe, win tonight's star prize. Let's play Bullseye. A superb audience. How are you, Joe?
Fine, thank you, Joe.
Thanks for coming to see us. Oh, Liscard.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long way you've had to travel to see us, isn't it?
Yes, I have.
Stepdaughter and stepfather. Nice to see you both. Thanks for coming. What do you do for a living, Joe?
I'm a land charges assistant.
Very briefly, what does that
If you're selling or buying a house, I search for your houses.
We'll not put the pressure on you, but you've been a very good dart player from a very early age. At 15, she was a champion of a local area. We'll not go into that. And what's your hobby? You've got another hobby, an indoor hobby.
Yeah, I like drawing Disney characters.
You just draw them for the fun of it?
Yeah.
Do you give them to friends, keep them? Or?
Usually kids.
I'd have thought it was a bit of a Mickey Mouse occupation, that, but it's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite interesting, that, isn't it? Hi, Richard, nice to see you. What a pretty stepdaughter you've got there, that's lovely.
Thank you.
You're in the Royal Navy, sir?
That's right, yes.
What rank are you, Richard?
I'm a warrant officer.
In the Royal Navy, is that the same equivalent as in the Army? It's the sort of highest non-commissioned officer.
That's right, yes.
Yeah. You're like walking on Bodmin Moor.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Are you an athlete as well?
Well, I used to be, but I think the cigarettes and the beer around got to me.
Oh, come on. You're a slim lad, you don't do a lot of drinking in the Navy. Navy lads don't drink a lot, do they? Alan, how are you?
Not bad, Jim.
Nice to see you, sir. All the way from Barnsley.
Yep.
It's a father and son partnership, right?
Yes, I brought my father, Jim.
Yes, that's very good, that's fine. That's excellent. Now, you're related to Dennis Priestley, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis has been on the show, and wasn't that superb? You must have felt brilliant last year, eh? Didn't he do well when he beat Eric? And I don't mean doing well, but he beat him so comprehensively, didn't he? You've got your own pub, Ron?
Yeah.
And what's the name of the pub?
Dove Inn. The Dove Inn.
The Dove Inn. You used to be a wrestler, Ron?
Yeah.
Tell us, cause I know a lot of guys came from Yorkshire in the early days of wrestling.
Well,
tell us a story.
Aye. I was wrestling in Leamington, and next day on my milk round, I said to this...
On your milk round?
I said to this woman, I said, did you enjoy wrestling last night, love? She says, yes, but I didn't see you. And I'd be in it ring.
You joke. she didn't recognise...
Never seen me.
We move on. Well done, Ron. How are you, Christy?
Very well, John.
Welcome to the programme, and Peter, welcome the pair of you. Peter, you're a psychiatric nurse.
That's right, yeah.
What was the training? Long training on it?
It was 3 years approximately. Started in 1972.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah, very demanding job.
Well, at times it is, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like worthwhile now.
What are your hobbies?
I play a bit of golf.
Have you got a golf course in Newton, Hamilton, where you live?
Yeah, there's one outside at Ashfield.
Christy, what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a plumber.
Self-employed?
No.
You work for a company?
Yeah.
You're sent out to do the jobs and all the...
Do the bits and pieces.
Do the bits and pieces. Now, you're chairman of the local darts league, you're a dart player, and you're an official of the Northern Ireland Darts Organisation.
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Brilliant contestants. Give them a round of applause. Well done, all six of you. Marvellous. Well done. Good story. Good girl. Relax. Should we do it? Come on, let's do it. Off you go. Go on, off you go. Right. How are you, Tony?
All right, we've got a dartboard in our chip shop.
You've got a dartboard in your chip shop?
Treble 20's been well battered.
Has it really? I'm surprised you could find a place to put it. Now, here are our questions waiting to be answered, and over there, our contestants waiting to play Bullseye. To remind you at home, questions in the first round, if answered correctly, are worth £30 each. Let's play Bullseye. Richard, off we go. Choose a subject for Joe.
History, please, Jim.
All right, come on, Joe. History we'd like, please.
Right, Joe. Well, that's gone in books, Jim.
Not a problem. In which novel is the nation told, Big Brother is watching you?
1984, Jim.
By George Orwell. They got the idea from Jeremy Beadle. Gives you £30. Well done. We move on. Ron for Alan.
Words, please, Jim.
All right. Come on, young Alan. Words, please.
Well, he went for the ball. Is it history, Jim?
Here we go for £30 on history. You're all right with this one. Who was the comedy actress who became the mistress of Charles II?
Nell Gwyn.
Yes, absolutely. His wife used to say, it's not on, you're Nelly. Right, we move on. Peter for Christy.
Sport, please, Jim.
Sport we'd like, Christy, please.
50.
£50 you have. Which sprinter was stripped of his sole Olympic gold medal for using steroids?
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson, sir, gives you £30. Gives us a scores. £30, £30 in the lead. Our two boys from over the water with £80. Let's carry on. Choose a subject, Richard, for Joe.
Spelling, please, Jim.
Spelling we'd like, Joe.
50.
£50 you have. Please spell turquoise, as in the colour.
Turquoise.
I'll check it with Bully. Turquoise is right, and David Icke says it's right as well. Absolutely right. £50 you've got. All right, Ron for Alan.
Words, please, Jim.
All right, come on, Alan. Words we'd like, please.
Yes, 50, Jim.
Well played. In the 1960s, there was a fashion for wearing shoes with very long, pointed toes. What was the name given to this style of shoe, Ron?
Winkle pickers, Jim.
Winkle pickers, and moving swiftly on. Absolutely right. Peter for Christy.
Showbiz, please, Jim.
All right, Hudson. Christy, showbiz we'd like, please.
That's 50.
He's playing well for you, Pete, isn't he? Which disc jockey calls his listeners pot pickers?
Is it Alan Freeman, Jim?
Tell me.
I think it is. It's Alan Freeman.
I'll take that. £50 you got. Gives us a score. Well, our two left-hand teams are £130 apiece, but our winners still at the moment, Peter and Christy, with £180. Well played, boys. We've got left places, affairs, Britain, and faces. So what do we think, Richard, for the last time on the category board?
Places, please, Jim.
Places.
Yes, that's 50.
She's played well for you, Richard, hasn't she?
She has, yes.
For a further £100, sir. For which annual event is the town of Pamplona in Spain famous?
The running of the bulls.
Is precisely what I've got on the card, so gives you £100. We move on. Ron for Alan.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces.
Well, he went for the ball. It's gone in spelling, and the subject's gone.
And the subject's gone. We move on to Peter for Christy.
Can I have faces, Jim?
You can, sir. Well, we'll do our best for you. Faces we'd like, Christy, please.
50.
Probably the way to play it. Who's that? Not all that easy, actually, I've got to say, Peter. He's a rising star now. Clive Anderson. Right, gives us the scores at the end of game one. £280 for Richard and Joe, £130 for our two lads from Barnsley, and Peter and Christy have got £230. There we are. Who are you backing at home? It's pounds for points. Over to Tony.
Right you are, Joe. First round. 4. 1. Another 1. Just 6. Right, Alan. 6. 20. 20. 20. And 20, that's 60. Score to beat, Christy? 60. 20. 20. And 18, which is 58, so the first round to Alan with 60, Jim.
Sure. Which organ in the body is affected by hepatitis?
Liver, Jim.
Is right, sir. Gives you £60. Look at the scores now. £190, you're catching up, boys from Barnsley. Our lads from Ireland, £230, but in the lead at the moment with Richard and Joe, it's £280. Back to Tony.
Right you are, Joe. Take your time. Treble 5, 20, and 1, 36. Very unlucky there, Joe. 36 on. 5, 20, and 1, 26. So the score to beat, Christy, is 36. 20. Treble 20. And 20, 100 takes the second round.
Peter, it takes you nicely into the lead if you can answer this question for me, sir. I'll read it to you very, very slowly. Please think. What name is given to the ancient art of trying to change metals such as mercury and lead into gold and silver?
Is it metamorphosis?
It's not. We can offer it across, we can offer it to Richard for £36.
Alchemy, Jim.
Gives you £36, sir. In the lead, Richard and Joe with £316. Back to Tony.
Right. Final round. Hold on. 18, 5, and 20. So that's 43. Okay, Alan, 43. 20. 5. And 19. It's 44. And that's the score, Christy. 44. It's 5. 20. And treble 20, 85 takes the final round, Jim.
The Parliamentary Commissioner investigates complaints from the public of unfair treatment. By what name is this official better known, Peter?
The Ombudsman.
The Ombudsman gives you £85. Gives us, at the end of part 1 of this edition of Bullseye, £190 for Ron and Alan, £315 for Peter and Christy, but through by £1 and 1 point to Bully's Prize Board. It's Richard and Joe with £316. We've got to say cheerio to Ron and Alan and Peter and Christy. In you come. Oh, dear. Well, no, I don't know. What we just heard Alan say then, he said he was being greedy going for the ball. I don't think you were. I think you were probably being sensible there, because it would have... Had you done it, you wouldn't be saying that, would you? So you were right. You were right to play the way you played it, for goodness sake. Absolutely. £190. Brilliant, Ron. Thanks for coming. Been a lot of fun.
I've enjoyed it, Jim.
Represented Barnes with a lot of style. £315, just one short. Don't lose track of the fact that you may be back later on. We'll see you in the second half with Richard and Joe, £316, Bully's Prize Board, the charity, and, of course, the Star Prize. See you in 2 minutes. Welcome back to this edition of Bullseye with this very fortunate couple here. Richard and Joe got through with a bit of alchemy, didn't you? Gracious me. Yes. You were clutching at that. I could see you. I thought, oh, he's not going to get this. And you just scrambled through by 1. Yes. Doesn't matter how many. 1's enough, as we say. Just you relax now for a second. It's bronze bully time now. Charity. Throwing for charity tonight. Twice World Masters. An old favourite with us on Bullseye. If he gets 301 or more, we'll double it and give it to the charity chosen by Richard and Joe. Give him a nice welcome here in the studio. And you at home, enjoy the company of David Whitcomb.
There we are, David. Nice reception. OK, Dave. Best of luck. First of the 9. Treble 20. 20. And 20. 100. Unlucky. Good start there.
Keep it going, Dave.
Oh, unlucky. Treble 20. And 5, 65, and very unlucky. One on the floor. Still do it, David. 165. $20. Treble 20. And 2100. David, 265. It was on, wasn't it? It was on. How are you?
Oh, 265 with 8.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, we've gone then. £265, well earned, because you do... There's a lot of strain in that. It really is.
Very nervous.
Never mind. Well, if you're nervous, I mean, it makes
Oh, yeah.
makes you feel better, doesn't it? Where's it going? Richard, tell us where the money's going. £265.
The money will be going to the First Air Ambulance, which is a local air ambulance.
Yes, near where you live.
Yes.
Absolutely right, sir. And a worthy cause. They do a lot of good work. I know you want to wish them all the best before they go.
Certainly.
11 years you've been with us, every series, haven't you?
Yeah.
Does it seem 11 years to you?
Well, I was only 14 when I come first.
Of course you are. I remember you were very young. That's right. I know you're going to wish them all the best. Thanks,
the best.
Dave. Always do.
All the best.
Well, have you got the dog there to get... Have you got the dog there? Got the Labrador? Just to lead David off there, that way. That's it. There you go, David, that
Thanks
way.
very
Off
much,
you go.
Jim.
Good lad. A little plug for the blind dogs there. No disrespect at all meant. Right, here we go. Bullish prize board. Let's see what he's got for you tonight.
In 1.
A programmable VHS recorder. Don't worry, your kids will show you how to use it.
In 2.
Dine out in style with this superb barbecue.
In 3.
For a whole...
In 1.
Oh, a magnificent set of golf clubs.
In 4.
Like Chrissy John's, small but perfectly formed, an off-road three-wheeler.
In 5.
You'll scream for ice cream with this stylish ice cream maker.
In 6.
A three-piece luggage set, just in case you need it.
In 7.
Oscillate your molecules with a state-of-the-art microwave oven.
In 8.
You can't take it with you. Yes, you can, with this portable 14-inch colour TV.
And Bully's special prize.
Your own personal sunbed. Tan-fastic. Right, 9 prizes, 9 darts. You've had the black and in the red, nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. Once you've hit the red, the light will go out to tell you you've won the prize. It's a test of memory as well as skill. Can you remember any of the prizes you particularly like? If so, go for those first. First 3 of the 9 for Joe. Off you go. Listen to Tony, please, and take your time.
OK, Joe, just settle in. That's it, in your own time. Best of luck. That's black. But that's red, it's number 1.
It's fine, that's the VHS video recorder. You wanted that one, I know.
And black, unlucky. Just rushing a bit.
In you go. Take your time.
Learn from that, Richard. Take your time. Black. But that's red, it's number 8.
Excellent, that's a 14-inch portable colour TV.
And red again, number 3.
Well played, that's the golf clubs. Excellent, you wanted those. Well played,
Yeah, well
Richard.
done, Richard.
Memory came into that very nicely. Excellent. The lights are out, they're the ones you've won.
Take your time, Joe, please. Yes, red number 6.
Excellent, the 3-piece luggage set.
Red number 5.
Well done, that's the ice cream maker.
And red again, number 4.
And you've got the off-road three-wheeler. Very well done. Let's have a look at what you've won. The VHS recorder, the golf clubs, the off-road three-wheeler, the ice cream maker, the 3-piece luggage set, and the 14-inch portable colour TV. You've done very well. Let me put to you a proposition. Before we embark on this proposition, first of all, the £265 that David Whitcomb got for you, that's away to your charity, Cast Iron Safe, first class post tomorrow morning. Would you like to gamble those prizes, and there are an armful, and the money you've won, £316, against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. Richard would go first, and then you, Joe. If you win, you've got the money, the prizes, and the star prize. If you lose, if you don't get 101, all you get is BFH. That's your bus fare home. You get your bullies and tankards and darts and your goblet anyway. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell me how you're going to embark on this adventure. What do you think? What do you think they should do? Come on. Right. That's it. Now, there are a lot of strong feelings out there. That you've earned the right to choose, and we respect whatever decision you make. Richard?
Well, Jim, we've had a smashing day, and I think we don't want to push our luck perhaps further than it's already gone, because we were very lucky, I think, to get through the first game.
Well, brilliant, brilliant. Joe, been a pleasure to have you on the show. I've enjoyed it. Richard, privileged to meet you, sir. And we're delighted that lads like you are looking after us. Thank you. Do you think they're right? Do you think they're right? And what a lovely reason as well. What a lovely reason. Thank you. Okay. We'll see you afterwards. We had 2 rather disappointed Irishmen went out in the first round by 1 point. They have £315. We're going to talk to them now and see whether they'd like to keep that or maybe have a little bit of a flutter. Let's just test the Irish. Gentlemen, I want to speak to you. I know you Irish lads like a little flutter now and again, but of course this might be a different ballgame. Peter and Christy, £315 you've got. What would you like to do?
Have a go at it.
Now, non-dart player first. We wish you all the very best. Take your time. Pete, please listen to Tony. Come on, here we go. 101 or more. We're all rooting for you, boys. You've travelled a long way. We'd love you to do it.
Remember what we said, Peter? That's the way. Just relax into it. 101 or more. Star prize, the best of luck. 3, 7, and 3. Well, that's 13, and it is unlucky.
Yes.
Christy?
All the time in the world, Christy.
88 is the score you require or more for tonight's star prize. Please. Thank you. 5. 20.
No.
Not to be,
No,
Christy,
don't worry,
was it?
boys. Take your darts, no problem, Christy. Let's have a look at what you could have won.
It's a wonderful holiday for 4 in glorious Cyprus. The sea is just around the corner, with all the sports and facilities a modern resort can offer. And for those who aren't all at sea, there's lots to explore in the towns and villages. Cyprus. Since ancient times, the Mediterranean powers have fought over their beautiful island, and no wonder. And it's all for the throw of a dart.
Boys, I'm sorry. Nothing I can say. You've come a long way. You'd have never forgiven yourselves had you not had a crack at it. We understand that. Been marvellous to have you here. I know you've had a good day. You've got your bullies and tankers. Yeah, you've been marvellous to have you. Thanks very much for watching Bullseye. Nice to see David Whitcombe here and, of course, Tony Green, our regular. Thanks for watching Bullseye. We'll see you next week. We'd love to see you everywhere, because you can't beat a bit of bully on a Sunday, can you? See you soon. Bye. Bye.